Well. City en la basura, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? No Pep. You got a big problem, a big fucking problem. If you know, you know, people. Noddy Madueke, the brave little toaster with his clown shoes and clown car, still living in Lego La La Land. We'll get to him in a bit. The only real negative, really and truly. But other than that, as I always do, we end on a positive. We absolutely slapped City. Should have been way more than three. Should have been double that. Um, yeah, it was a great way to start the season. Pretty much. I know the Community Shield is friendly, played on friendly rules and all that. I know it's not a major trophy. For those that are new here, that will be watching on playback and all that shit, big up to each and every one of you either way. And before I carry on, make sure you like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you will never ever think. Rewind. Let me say that shit again, seeing as I butchered it. Hit the like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you will never ever miss when I go live and direct and in full effect, or when I upload the next video. Best believe that. You would think I'd only been doing this for well, today on debut, but no. We know better than that, and I know better, and those that know better do better, or they at least do their absolute best when it comes to that. Big up AFC 87 as always, brother. I'll get into your comments in a little bit, but yeah, we will get a few mini negatives. Obviously, Noddy's the main negative, but we'll get through the mini negatives first, and then we'll end on the positive, as I always do. Yeah. If it wasn't for David Raya, this would probably have gone penalties, and we may or may not have won it. Kepa ain't the one. Kepa needs to fuck off. Why was he even on the bench? We brought Meslier in. Why? If we were going to keep Kepa, what's the point of buying Meslier? Setford should be our number two, learning under David Raya. Not fucking Kepa there. Taking a pay cut as well, but still nicking a living as far as I'm concerned. Yeah. But we haven't brought a Chelsea scrub yet. Give it time. Because I believe Pedro Neto's still at Chelsea. Mudryk's still at Chelsea. So you never know. You never know. Ben White was shocking. Absolutely fucking shocking in the first half. Finitoed, bruv. But the longer the game went on, he did get a bit better. But for me, he's still finished. If we have to rely on Ben White, we're pretty fucked. Which I will get into. Mosquera and Gabriel, as a partnership, individually, calm. Do you know what I'm saying? Calafiori scored the first goal after 20 seconds. It was basically, I think it was 24 seconds to be exact. But very well taken goal. And it just goes to show, guys, how long have I been saying this shit, right? He's not a defender. He's a fucking forward, bruv. Yeah? Now you know Wagwan. Back once again for the Renegade Master. Default damager. Power to the people with their ill behavior, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? With ill motherfucking behavior, yeah? Anyway, moving swiftly on. Defensively, you know, Calafiori, it is what it is. But didn't really notice him. So And we're back. And we're back. Technical difficulties back once again and all that shit. But right here, right now, we will continue either way. Apologies for that. Apologies for that. Um, I will get that sorted as soon as I can. But for whatever reason, like I've got the internal calling fan running max, and StreamYard still does this shit. I don't have any other applications open. I don't know why. I really don't know why. Um, yeah, but it's very, very frustrating. But anyway, we'll rifle through all the rest of the players pretty much. Bruno G played a full half, first half. Um, apparently, felt a tweak in his hamstrings, so got took off for precautionary reasons and all that shit. I expect him to start against Coventry, but we'll see. Only time will tell. I think he was all right. A little bit sloppy here and there, but overall he was decent. Miles Lewis Skelly, contender for man of the match. That's for damn sure. He's not my man of the match, but we'll get into that in a bit. But yeah, he's brilliant. He was absolutely brilliant. So yeah, Martin Odegaard. He was actually Gibraltar guard in the first half, and then Gibraltar guard got off that rock and started becoming Martin Odegaard. Odegaard. Oh dear motherfucking god! Great finish, by the way. That was class. But that second half, we need to see that every single fucking week throughout the whole fucking game. Not turning up when you feel like it, like Kai Havertz. We'll get to that. But yeah, Zolis, my man of the match. Our third goal, what a fucking pass. I thought he maybe passed that a bit too hard, bit too much power in that, but Odegaard controlled that superbly, and then the rest is history, bruv. Odegaard sat Donnarumma down like it was nobody's business in Wales. So, do you know what I'm saying? Right in the centre of Cardiff, bruv. So we like it. And yeah, that was Odegaard 2.5 years ago, 22-23, bruv. And one of the thumbnails of the post-match press conference with Arteta is just like something along the lines of, we're going to see a different Odegaard this season. Do me a favour. Do you know what I'm saying? I think Solis for me was a man of the match. It wasn't just for that, but, the tracking back, the directness, affecting the game a lot. You could argue Miles Lewis Skelly and other players, Gabby Magalhaes, but for me, yeah, I think Zolis edges it, to be perfectly honest. Now on the right-hand side, the other side, Noddy goddamn Madueke. The brave little fucking toaster. That bandana is cutting off all functioning applications, requirements that is needed for his body to just do basic shit, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Dash that fucking headband and La Basura in the fucking bin cunt. Because you ain't Ronaldinho. I know your shit doesn't stink. Well, that's what you think anyway. I know you think your shit doesn't stink, but it fucking does and it reeks, bruv. Your attitude stinks. I mean, what the fuck are we doing here? The only thing he didn't really do was actually run the ball out of play. But even then, the touches, not even that Timberland boot touch that Lukaku has, do you know what I'm saying? And others. The end product, poor. Finishing, poor. What the fuck does Arteta see in him to play him over fucking Ethan and Max Dowman? If you want to stay here longer than this season, Arteta, not just winning trophies, but in order for us to win the fucking trophies, Madueke is going to hold you back, bro. Along with Kai Havertz, but we'll get to him in a sec. Yeah. 150 grand a week. Cost us 52.5 million pounds, bruv. I think we put him on a 4 or 5 year contract. What the fuck are we actually doing? with this cunt. He's that guy in Power League in goals, right? That thinks he's the best player since sliced bread, best player in the area, best player in the world. And everyone's just looking at him like, well, is someone going to tell him? Like, who the fuck does he think he is? I reckon because he's mates with Kai Havertz, but more importantly, Martin Odegaard is part of the reason why. He's chummed up with him because outside of the English boys, the English boys don't rate him. Yeah, he's cool with Declan Rice and Bukayo Saka and that Eberezer from what we see, but deep down, they don't rate him. They don't rate him, yeah. As a footballer, they don't rate him. And to be honest, I don't think they rate him as a person. It's just like they have their English clique. They have their own, agendas, so to speak. But that'll be another conversation for another day. But Nodi Madueke, worst player on the pitch by far, the only major negative. Now, we're going back to minor negative. No Diddy. With Kai Havertz. Yes, he scored the goal. But if Donnarumma, the best fucking shot stopper in world football, could actually do the absolute very, very basics, fundamentals, I could have fucking saved that, and I'm not even 6 foot, bruv. I don't give a shit. Yeah? But other than that, what did Kai Havertz do? Let's be real. What did he do? He was nowhere near as bad as Madueke, but come on, man. Come on. Flopping around on the floor way too much. Pisses me off, and we know he's going to start ahead of Gyökeres. Now, Gyökeres didn't do much, because I'm just going to rifle through these subs even more, yeah? And talking of subs, make sure you subscribe in it, and like, and share, etc., with the notification bell and all that thing. Gyökeres was brought in a bit later, hardly had any touch of the ball, really, didn't do much anyway, so it is what it is. Eberezer, even more so. Zubimendi, why did we bring him on? He's going to be the new Norgard, by the way. 60 million. Thank fuck he's only on 75 grand a week. If that fucking prick, if that cunt gets double his wages, bruv, we are... Whoever's making them decisions, whether it's Garlic, Kroenkes, if Andre Burr has a part in it, it's done. It's fucking done. Get the fuck out, bruv. You know what I'm saying? We bought on Hincapié. I think he did pretty well. He miscontrolled the ball in the corner one time, but other than that, he was pretty good. I was thinking, we bought on Declan Rice. I think he did well. I was pleased that he didn't do as much running, but to be perfectly honest, he shouldn't have been in the matchday squad. Same with Bukayo Saka. They got their run outs. It is what it is. Like, what are we doing here? Max Diamond should have came off the bench, and he didn't. Ethan should have been in the squad, and he wasn't. So, but to end on the positives, I think battering City 3-0, scoreline definitely flattered them. It should have been at least 5 or 6. Yeah, they were rubbish, bruv. They were absolute crap. Yeah. And Declan Rice not doing as much running. Bukayo Saka doing a little bit more running that I would have liked, with the service that was trying to be supplied and shit. But yeah, other than that, we got the job done and we're still trying to attack. This manager's got to play this way, but a lot better. Fine-tune that shit. None of this U-shaped football crap, yeah? We're not having that shit. And Madueke is going to fuck that shit up, along with playing Marino in midfield, playing Zubimendi in the 6 because he ain't a fucking number 6. Playing Havertz, relying on Havertz up front. He should be part of the super sub as well. Well, to be honest, he shouldn't even fucking be here. He needs to be sold. But that's it. That's Arteta's boy, along with Odegaard. And because of the second half, we know Odegaard's going to start. And unless he has a generational stinker, then can't really argue with that. So it is what it is. Now, when it comes to this manager, you know my thoughts on this manager. I don't rate him still. But if we sell fucking Ethan Nwaneri, yeah, to keep fucking the brave little fucking toaster, that fucking cunt, can't stand his ass, yeah? Noddy, goddamn fucking Madueke, yeah, I'll lose my shit. I'll be fucking seething, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Absolutely fucking seething. Big up AFC. A7 as always. Winning this doesn't mean we're going to clean up. Yeah, facts. Yeah, I hear it. It's looking that way, man. It's looking that way. Oh, but at least we'll get rid of Martinelli, Gabby Jesus. Yeah, with Martinelli, we might actually break our sales record. Them Cronkies, man. Yeah, fucking up the base with that shit. Get rid of fucking Garlic. Whoever's our chief negotiator, yeah, get rid of him or her. Either way. Still need to look at that shit. Look that shit up at in the Arsenal Football Club website. I'll get around to that. I'm not going to do it now, because otherwise the stream will fucking go on me, or die on me in a way, like it did before. But yeah, it's what it is. I think the headband suffocates Noni's brain. Well, he barely has a brain to begin with, bruv. Not only one of the shittest footballers I've ever seen, but one of the lowest IQ footballers I've ever seen. He's a certified P&P merchant. To be honest, he's that shit. He wouldn't even make the Olympic track and field team, bruv. He wouldn't make the British athletics team, bruv. That's how bang average. Not even bang average. That's doing bang average a disservice, right? He is dog shit, bruv. He's absolutely fucking dog shit. Look, I hear it, man. It was a class goal, but he was shit in the first half. Let's be real. And your boy's getting sold, bruv. He weren't in the match day squad. So it is what it is. But I hear the man of the match being Gabby, AFC's 87. So yeah. Imagine this, letting Ethan debut at 15, not letting him play, loaning him out to gain experience to sell him at the end. What is this? I think Arteta doesn't like his. It's very amateurish. All the talent, but because he doesn't track back as much as you'd like, go back like an Olympic sprinter, going forward and going back, front to back, yeah, then you're no good in his eyes, which is a fucking shambles. Fucking shambles. But you saw Maresca today as well. He's better, but he's not that much better. I think we've got better players and we're better drilled. We're more of a cohesive unit, whereas City all over the place, bro. All over the fucking place. Now, yeah, come on. Vacated, Jesus. Competition brings the best out of the players, yeah, but not Madueke, bruv. Madueke could have Lamine Yamal in front of him. It's not happening, bruv. It's never happening. Do you know what I'm saying? Since Jesus has been at Arsenal, it's cost Arsenal 56.1. Yeah, there we go. Havertz is going to be more than that as well. Yeah, Donnarumma did have a howler. What is going on? What is going on? Big up Static each and every single time. Yeah, no worries, my guy. No worries. Yeah, 3 lights. Let's get them up, people. Do you know what I'm saying? That's the well done, Arsenal. Good preparation for next Friday night. However, it doesn't change the fact that I still want 29 and Odegaard to go. Well done to both of them, but they said, yeah, time is done. Arteta holds on to Deadwood way more than Arsene Wenger ever did. Way more. I don't care what anyone says. Arsene Wenger held on to Deadwood way too long. But Arteta's taking the ultimate fucking piss. The George Michael, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. What are we doing here? What are we actually fucking doing here, right? It's just a shit show, man. It's a motherfucking shit show, right? And I'm sick to death. I'm sick to death of that shit. I really am. I really am, because I'm not going to say we're definitely going to win the title back to back. On paper, we are the favourites, but at the same time, it's just like injuries. Um, will teams figure us out once the season starts, or not long after it starts? Like, give it a month or two, and that, give it till the end of the year, and then when January rocks about, like, because we need players gone. We still need a few signings, but it's the deadwood that need to fucking go. And Ethan gets potentially sacrificed because the manager don't rate him, don't like his personality. And Arteta has let talented player after talented player go out this football club. Look at Guendouzi, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? That's an example. Nico Pepe is another. Oba is the obvious. Laka was coming towards the end, but still, you know, he kept him on for a bit longer. Mesut Ozil was long overdue, but we let him go for a free. And again, Arteta, Edu, Garlic. Before that, it was Dick Law, or Dickhead Law, I call him. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, what we doing here? This can't go on, man. I've always said the biggest issue is this fucking board, along with the owners. And Andrea Burr needs to fucking fix up, and Garlic needs to get the fuck out of my football club. Period. Can't believe we're going to lose Ethan. Yeah, I'm livid, bruv. It's looking that way. It's looking that way. And to be honest, there'll be a lot of Arsenal fans that will question Arteta, whether they've backed him from day one or not. Like, with keeping Madueke over Ethan. Because we sold Norgard after one season, so don't give me this crap. Oh, but Madueke's only been here for a year. Yeah. And all that fucking bollocks, yeah? And we sold Norgard at cut price. We should have got, you know, our money back at the very least. At the very least, we couldn't even do that. Whoever's in charge of player sales, right? That cartel board, Josh Kroenke's in the mix as well, or fucking Garlic. Either way, yeah, it's got to fucking stop. Do you know what I'm saying? Whoever's sorting out transfers and doing the contracts, yeah, that Kroenke's hired, yeah, get rid of them. Get rid of him or her. If you're a unicorn, whatever, I don't give a shit. Get fucking rid, bruv. Maybe Arteta has now the balls at the end to not put Gabby in the squad in order to sell them. Berta was on his ass. I don't know. I reckon Berta's playing a dangerous 4D game of chess to try and push him out. The problem is the only way Arteta leaves by the end of the year is if we plummet down that table, which I don't see happening. Because if you look at all the other teams that done well last season, Villa, Bournemouth, Brighton, Sunderland, that got into European places, yeah, they're not going to be in and around that spot. You got Newcastle as well with Matthias Giselle. As long as they get the players in that he needs to do his team, Newcastle won't get relegated. I don't think Newcastle will get relegated. I think they'll probably still be mid-table. Tottenham will be mid-table because it looks like they're going to sign Savio as well. So it is what it is. But yeah, if we win this title back-to-back, I reckon it will be more that the standard of the league is the lowest it's ever been. It's a fucking shit show. But yeah, you guys already knew that anyway. So, but don't worry, Arteta got a new contract, the same contract that he signed in March, and now it's finally announced today. From what I heard, typical. Yeah. The only thing elite about this football club is PR, and it grinds my gears to no end. I'm telling you. Take it easy, Stack. Do you know what I'm saying? Thanks for stopping by and all that shit. Taking your time out to watch a bit of my stream. So and liking us, and well, I say you already subscribed and all that, but liking as well, doing your thing. So yeah, big up Static each and every single time, my guy. Do you know what I'm saying? And yeah, this is where we're at. We got to get players out the door. The scrubs have got to fucking go. period. I think Ben White still needs to go. If there's an offer for Calafiore, take it. I don't care if he scored because I don't want him as our number one left back because he's not a left back. He's not a defender. If anything, he's a striking option. He's a left forward option. Do you know what I'm saying? You know, bit like Mikel Merino and Havertz, the makeshift forwards, bro. The only difference is Calafiore can play wider, whereas Havertz and Merino cannot. They're more central. So it is what it is. Zubimendi, if there's 60 mil offer where we can get our money back, sell his bomber car. The problem is with Arsenal as well, especially with this cartel board, the Cronkies and that, and Andrea Berta just not doing enough at this moment in time, trying to find ways to get this manager out when he should be more focused on just like trying to get us prepared for this season. Because the truth of the matter is, if Arteta don't deliver Champions League football, he'll be out the door anyway. He'll be out the door with £1 billion spent as well. But you need to start liaising with Kroenke, yeah? You and Josh need to come up with a plan to get this club moving forward and thinking long term, because this manager is operating like Jose with far less experience and less capabilities. I don't care if he's just won a league title. Arne Slot won a league title, not last season, but the season before with Liverpool. He's no longer there. So Liverpool still have more standards. So this is where we're at. This is exactly where we're at, people. You know what I mean? So it actually amazes me to see a Man City without Pep. It won't be the same anymore. Like playing us dizzy. Times are changing and it's nice to see. Well, we'll see how that goes. I think Man United, maybe Liverpool will challenge us for the title, because this season, from what I saw with City already, even with ingoings and outgoings that they got to do, I've seen enough to know that they're not winning this title. You know what I'm saying? Haaland almost looks like he's looking for the exit. Do you know what I'm saying? How much longer will he be there? I don't know, man. MLS better not leave, because this will be like Cesc, RVP and Gnabry situation. Well, Ethan's going to be that twofold. Ethan's going to be that Gnabry 2.0. Do you know what I'm saying? He'll go to Bundesliga, or better yet, I beg he goes fucking La Liga. One of the top 4, top 6 teams, and he balls out, bruv. Like what Mason Greenwood did with when he was at Getafe, but even better, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? Because Arteta's talent ID, or no talent ID, needs to be fucking studied. Because it wasn't him that picked out David Raya. Contrary to popular beliefs, that was the goalkeeping coach, or basically he got in contact with his goalkeeping coach, as far as I'm aware, whatever the case may be, or whichever. And yeah, Gabriel, I'll give him credit for Gabriel Magalhaes. I'll give Arteta credit for Gabriel Magalhaes. That's about it. You can't include Odegaard in that, or Havertz. They've not done enough individually. They've not impacted the team enough. And let's be honest, even though Havertz has been there like for a few years less, yeah, he's actually contributed more to us winning than Odegaard did. Let's keep it all the way funky. Ain't it funky in this bitch right here, right now, Fatboy Slim Saints and James Brown? You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. It's funny how United fans didn't want MLS 3 weeks ago, and now they're all saying to get, look, it is what it is. United are going to do United shit. You're not playing one game a week now, though, are you, cunts? So good luck with that. Yeah, we need to play free-flowing, total attacking football. It's not going to be Jogo Benito. It's not going to be my style, how I like to see football being played and all that shit. Prime time Brazil, 06, 02, in terms of, when I was watching football as a kid. But, yeah. Anything that resembles 22, 23, but fully evolved, better defence, got to tighten up them set pieces defensively. But even attacking wise, we're not going to get all them goals that we got last season. Fucking chance. Was it Calafiore or whatever got booked for diving? Was it him or was it? So I can't fucking remember. But either way, yeah, that's where we're at right now. In regards to this season, like Arteta cannot rely on set pieces. That set piece coach, as great as he's been, like it's not good enough, man. It's not fucking good enough. Selling Ethan is a big mistake. Arteta sell Madueke, then Ethan got his chance at right wing. Madueke and Kepa is the worst players of the club. Yeah, they're fucking shocking. You could probably add Meslier to that list, but Meslier, third choice on 30 grand. Either way, whether Kepa's here or not. But to be honest, if Kepa's gone, then Setford becomes the third choice. Then it justifies Meslier being on 30k a week. Come on, man. Like, what the fuck are we doing? Like, what the fuck are we actually doing? Do you know what I'm saying? Havertz and Odegaard can stay, but Madueke, Jesus and Martinelli and Kev can fuck off. To be honest, Havertz needs to go. And I'd say Odegaard needs to go as well. Do you know what I'm saying? Strip the captaincy off him because he ain't no captain. To be honest, I think he'll play better if he's not captain, club captain. Give it to Declan Rice. Give it to not Jesus, Gabby Magalhaes. Even Bukayo Saka's a better fit for captaincy, but I don't want him as captain because he's another one that plays better without the armband. But I reckon that Arteta's still going to stick with it, because Odegaard is never going to challenge this manager. This manager's an ego fucking maniac. He's a fucking lunatic, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? And yeah, Pedro Neto is better than Madueke, but I wouldn't be doing a straight swap for him. I'd rather loan him or see if we could maybe sell him at half price, fire sell. To be honest, if someone came in from Madueke 10 mil, I'd accept it, but this club wouldn't because they value him at like 50 mil at the very least. This is how Arsenal move. This is how the Kroenkes move. And then you wonder why we end up selling our players super cheap or they go on a free because we let them run their contracts down because no one wants to buy them when the wages are so high. The reason why Guy Nashers went for 40 million, as dog shit as he is because his wages is nowhere near as high. He's not on Madueke money. Nowhere fucking near, bruv. Would you loan out Salmon and buy Quansah from Leverkusen on? Fuck no, bruv. Salmon should be starting at left back, bruv. If we don't get another left back, start him. You got that Julien guy that's centre back, slash right back, but could probably do a job at left back. Do you know what I'm saying? Get rid of Ben White. Calafiore I'd rather see go, but if he stays, I want him playing up front, bruv, or on the left-hand side as cover. Do you know what I'm saying? Because he's not good enough to play left centre mid, although he's better. That's better for him than defence, centre back or left back. Do you know what I'm saying? So, but hell fucking no. Someone needs to be starting, bruv, at left back. I don't fucking care. I don't. But this manager don't trust the youth, and he knows he can't mould the youth now like he could when he first started. Do you know what I'm saying? Hence why, and certain characteristics, certain personality types, he just cannot deal with. He can't manage. He's more of a tactico, bruv, and he's not even great at that. Other than bringing in the set piece coach, Gabriel Heinze, to help him with the defense and all that shit. Bring in a fucking attacking coach, bruv. Get Titi in a striking coach, bruv. Yeah? You would never thought we'd win today, but look, accountability is the best ability, not fucking availability. Best believe that. Did you see the difference having a world-class keeper does for the defence? It's like the defence are afraid of Kepa being in the net. Look, they just don't want him in the net. The whole defence becomes nervous, or I'm getting a bit shaky. Do you know what I'm saying, bruv? But that's what we're dealing with, yeah? He took a pay cut to go Arsenal. That's why we should never have bought him. That alone is a fucking error, bruv. But again, because he's Spanish, because he's from the Basque region, he gets a blight in Arteta's eyes. Do you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Arteta should learn from Papa Wenger and trust in the higher lens products alongside world-class talent. Imagine this season, MLS, Salmon and Dalman all being key players this season, and Ethan. But we're probably not going to have that now because he's going to sell him. and fuck up the base because Nodi Madueke, he's young enough to be considered the youth, but no, he ain't good enough. He loves scrubs that try. And here's the thing with Nodi Madueke. Here's the thing with that fucking toaster, bruv. Yeah, with that super tight bandana on his fucking head, right? He don't even track back like that. He don't even. To be honest, are you telling me he tracks back more and better than fucking Ethan? Because I don't think he does, bruv. I don't think he does. You saw Zolis. We've seen Zolis for about a month, yeah? And he's done more tracking back than Ethan's done. Sorry, than Nodi Madueke's done his entire tenure at Arsenal. You could add Chelsea even in that mix as well, bruv. That guy don't track back because he thinks he's Ronaldinho. He thinks he's the English reincarnated Ronaldinho. But because he's a cunt, and Arteta's a cunt and a scumbag, and you know, birds of a feather and all of that, with Gibraltar God, with fucking that donkey Havertz, etc. It's the get along gang. It's all these certain cliques and all that fucking bullshit. Get the fuck out of it. Get the fuck out of it. And Arsene Wenger did, yeah. He had the talent idea and he trusted in the youth. At times he trusted in the wrong youth way too much, but I'd rather that. BTEC Marino, because he also doesn't trust. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's what I was saying before, innit? You get me twofold. So it is what it is. I'm gonna do probably another minute or so, close out, and then we'll fucking end this stream because like yeah, this is moving super slow, bruv. Super slow. And yeah, it's I definitely need to get this fixed. Either that or at least for the meantime I'll see if the cooling stand will help, but I doubt it, man. I doubt it. But yeah. We'll see. But I'll sort that out as soon as I can because I do not want these issues. I do not want these fucking issues. Start the season because it might end up being the case where I got to what's his face, bruv? Do the OBS thing, do the match reactions there and all that shit. Here and there, you know, but I want to be doing live and directing in full effect, you know what I'm saying? So, and I'll leave it at that. Believe me, if right now, right here, right now, yeah, Fat Boy Slim settings, not Bad Boys, but I know what you mean. A club like Everton comes in with an offer for 65 mil for Madueke. Arteta will not sell him. Even then, he still sees. Andrea Burton needs to intervene. He needs to give Arteta an intervention. That was it. Intervention. That's what he needs. And Joe Burton needs to give fucking Josh Kroenke and the rest of this cartel board an intervention. More so Kroenke. The cartel board are way too far and beyond, you know, saving or even trying to remotely defend to keep them still here. They all need to fuck off. Get a new board that know how to sell players, that know how to do contracts and not put bang average footballers on mega dough and not sign them in the fucking first place, bro. Like, what are we doing, man? And this not relying on this fucking PR. I tell you what, if this continues, like Kroenke needs to. And I've been on the board's neck for the longest year, but Kroenke, and you hired fucking garlic breath. Do you know what I'm saying? You can expeditiously fuck off as well. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm not hearing this shit. I'm really not hearing this shit. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, what more evidence do most of the Arsenal fan base need? What's selling Ethan? For Madueke to stink out the rest of the year. And then by January, you're like, I'll get rid of him now. And then we'll sell him for not even half price. We'll sell him for like 20, 15 mil, maybe even 10 mil. I mean, because if we're selling Trossard for basically 16 mil, give or take, yeah, Madueke really and truly should be worth 5 or 10. To be honest, I'd sell him for 1 mil. He's that fucking shit. We should never have bought him, bruv. Never have fucking bought him. Get the wages off the wage bill. The problem, I think, when it comes to Andrea Byrne, this is why I've been critical of him, because he was never exempt from criticism. No one at this football club, if you're a paid employee, including Josh Kroenke, Stan don't give a flying fuck, and he's not involved. Not like that. You know, it's in his name. Ultimately, he's the top dog. But we know Josh is running that club. He's owning that club, and brought Berta in and all that shit to try and steady the ship and clean up this mess. Well, Josh Kroenke, if this stream ever finds you, yeah, sack fucking Garlic Bread, yeah, Richard Garlic, right? Get rid of the rest of this cartel board because they're losing you money and they're going to get you in a lot of shit with PSR, even with the relaxation of the rules and that, yeah? Because if you were managing a football club like Barnet, Boreham Wood, even fucking AFC Wimbledon, Sutton, Crawley Town, them ones there, Charlton, all of them clubs would have been bust. That's across all Football League 1, 2, or 2, 1 and Championship. So the Championship, League 1 and League 2, basically, yeah? Them clubs would have been bust. But because it's Arsenal, and we've got 3 holding companies and all of that, you know, that generate mass amounts, colossal amounts of revenue, yeah? Match day ticket sales going through the roof and all of that. TV and sponsorship deals, prize money, etc. Like, oh, we can get away with it. No. We need to start selling better. Instead of buying Chelsea scrubs, how about copy their fucking model in terms of selling players, not putting bang average players on stupid fucking contracts, bro. Like, for all intents and purposes, yeah, this Solis kid, yeah, may turn out to be pretty good, yeah, but 90 grand a week, he don't justify that off the bat. Not for me. Yeah, he's fucking garbage, bruv. He is beyond dog shit. He's fucking donkey shit, bro. No, not even donkey shit, because that's that's Kai Havertz, isn't it? He's fucking he's fucking rabbit shit. Do you know what I'm saying? Rabbit shit. You see, like in all the in the commons, like if you live in the UK, like if you live in England, shit, yeah, you go to them commons and that. Any place where you see all these black balls scattered across the field, you know it's rabbit shit. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's Noddy Madueke, bro. Yeah, 1 mil. Like, I would take it because here's the thing: you have to take certain losses in life, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? Get rid of the fucking wage bill, bruv. Because best believe if you're going to transfer list all of the scrubs, yeah, and you lose a lot of money, like we've already lost a lot of money for what we paid for them anyway, yeah. But we completely get rid of them players off the wage bill. Do you know how much quality we can bring into our squad? Do you know how well we can balance the books? Yeah. Do the contracts, reward players off of merit, not because of clicks and politics and all that other fucking bullshit that no one cares for. And we're all sick and tired of that shit because you see that shit in corporate. Even in fucking retail, bruv. Like, it's rife. And it's been that way for way too long. But anyway, before me going off on a tangent, I will leave it at that. Like I said, went a little bit longer, but you guys deserve it, innit? Especially with the technical difficulties. But I will try and sort out as soon as I can, considering my circumstances and all that shit. But because I need to look for a proper calling stand anyway. I could fix it, but yeah, that will be last resort because I'm not going to fork out 100, 200 quid for it to be like, well, in a month's time, I still have the same fucking issues because MacBooks have always overheated anyway. I think it's a case of if I get a 30 quid cooling stand, give or take, one that's proper, yeah, heats up all of the underneath and all that shit, yeah. I believe that it should do the job, especially on here. Now, StreamYard, you need to fix up as well because this fan is helping out a lot, but at the same time, my shit fucking crashing. Do you know what I'm saying? Lagging when it goes full screen and shit like that. It's not on, bro. It's not fucking on. Do you know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. Yeah. So and I'll leave it at that. You know, apologies, guys, but it is what it is. But yeah, we will leave it at that. Make sure you like and subscribe, share as well. Hit the notification bell so you will never ever miss when I go live and directed in full effect or when I upload the next video. Best believe that. I will need to sort out the other than the Mac. I'm gonna sort out the zombies video that I did, and I will be doing some more zombies content as well. I'll do some Black Ops 2 at some point. Whether I do that before Black Ops 1, I was thinking maybe I'll do like a bit of Call of the Dead. Do you know what I'm saying? Because that's my favourite BO1, my favourite Black Ops 1 map. BO2, you got Mob of the Dead, you got Origins. Town is good, but that's just the bog standard. That's minus the DLCs and all that shit. PS5 recording as well. Now, for longer zombies content, I would utilize this Mac, and maybe I will, because I need to get a fucking I need to get a like a sort of like a mini table stand where I can put that like next to the PS5 and that next to the monitor. Do you know what I'm saying? So we can figure that shit out. And then who knows, down the line there'll be some other content, retro games and all of that shit. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, stay tuned and look forward to that shit. But yeah, take care, people. All the best. Hope you enjoyed your weekend and all that shit. Have a very productive week. I'm sure everything will go well for you guys in whatever situation you're in. And yeah, we move on to Coventry. First official game of the season. First game of the league, period. Under the lights, at the Emirates, on the carpet, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? And 8 o'clock kickoff, I believe. 21st of August. Get that in your diaries. And yeah, I expect I expect a 5-0 minimum, bruv. 5-goal margin. I'm saying it right here, right now, yeah? Because Frank Lampard, yeah, with that team as well, because we beat them 2-0 to win the FA Cup during COVID 2020 settings. Yeah, and Frank don't have that fucking team. Lamps don't have that fucking team. Do you know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. But yeah, expect a match reaction there. Whether it will be live or direct in full effect, I'll have to see in it. So just bear with people. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Take it easy, guys. And peace. Oh, wrong button there. Now I'm out.